this area. I'm slightly concerned. Slightly concerned. Slightly concerned. Just a little bit of concern. Just a little bit of concern about why exactly this water is approaching me on my land. But you know what? Let's see how it's doing over here. It is slowly approaching our little town. That is a bad idea. That is a very bad idea what I've just done. No, stop. This little town is very now susceptible to being destroyed and completely annihilated in the matter of 2 seconds. So, yeah. I tried, though. I really tried. Because now we're like... if we just zoom out real quick and just look at what our whole island looks like, can we see a full map view? No, we can't. But this is what our main city looks like, okay? That's where everybody's living. This is the second area that everybody's living, where the water has now flooded over the flood wall and is beginning to creep its way into the streets and wipe out all of our housing. So over here where I plan on building is just rivers. So I think this little town's going to be destroyed in like 5 minutes anyways. So what I think we got to do is build up. First of all, this is a mailbox, so I'm just going to place a little mailbox in the middle of the ocean. You know what? Trees are going to save us. No, but basically, this whole place is getting wiped out. Like, look over here. Like, when did this start happening? Like, see, this is what I get for messing with the water. If I didn't mess with the water, none of this would happen. Like, I was really looking forward to building the city. Like, things were going well, then I started playing with the water. Like, let's just take a quick look at the city. Like, look at those mountains in the back, though. But this is the entranceway to the main part of the city. Our runway and our airport is now being flooded. One of our main airports. This here area's been here through a lot of this stuff, and now this... I mean, this whole area was built up before. We actually had a big circle around it, but it really wasn't working for the expansion that we were hoping for to see. The expansion was just not going to happen if we didn't. Now over here, this looks actually like a pretty nice little area. And I was really liking it. I mean, once you get closer, you notice all this area is wiped out from water, but over here, this area looks pretty cool as well. It doesn't look like anybody's built up over here, though. It's kind of sad. So I believe, wasn't there zoning over here? Isn't there zoning over here? There is, so maybe this year can be our little new area because it's looking like it's going to do pretty well. So if we come off of here with a couple of roads, wasn't expecting dirt roads, but you know what? I'm going to take what I can get right now. There we go. Now it's all built up. So now we can come along here. And I think development is starting, as you can see. Over here, there is a little bit of developing going on. I didn't realize that our speed was only on 1. Once developing gets going, we'll get some power going, I think. What's with the waterworks? Boy. This whole city has water. Oh, no they don't. This area does not have water. I forgot, you know, like the whole thing was like eating our city alive? Yeah, people need that. Like, I forgot that. I genuinely forgot these people needed water. Like, because I'm so used to adding in areas that have water. Or like adding into areas and then they're just like good. You know, but nah, not this time. So now they should be getting water out here themselves. If they're not getting flooded, which I believe hasn't actually hit them. Like, I think that we have kind of like lost a lot of land in this whole flood, but we're not doing too bad. So we can pretty much confirm that this whole area is just gone. Like, it's a total loss. Like, all the surrounding areas are gone. Like, there's nothing that we're really going to be able to get done. So we'll get rid of that a little bit too. I mean, it's a big space to give up, but I'm willing to give up a lot of this area, to be honest. All this area I don't really care about. I really want to get a good computer that I can like play games on though. Because I really like playing City Skylines. I just want to do like a good city. And the water has reached the area that I said seemed like a decent place to build. Alright. Crazy. I really thought this here would be like that one spot of the area that would be like, oh, you're safe. Here you go, have a good time. The whole rest of the city may be going down, but we're doing okay. Nah, not really. Nope. You played yourself. I mean, people can live in here if they want to, but I don't know if they're really going to want to. That should give this whole area new water, though, new power. Like, we should be good. And then just if they not if they I was at the previous episode that I recorded this actually was going decently well. Oh my god, what is happening? I got my watch stuck on these earbuds that I'm using to talk in there. Yeah. What the hell? No, stop. What are you doing, mouse? Go this way. So this whole area is not doing too bad. Over here, we are seeing the flooding continue to take its toll. I believe we do have planes still flying. We do have a couple. This airport is gone. This airport is on its way out. Like, this island is becoming a loss now. Like, the water is reached over to here. Like, this is a thing. Like, we were containing it here and containing it here, but it's just ravaging the entire place now. Meanwhile, over here, our new little area is getting ravaged by water. This area is actually holding up. This is an undeveloped area still. This area is slightly getting hurt by water. So the thing is that one of the main areas hurt by the water is the garbage facilities, and that's really taken its toll on the city pretty quickly. So I didn't really want to have to put down more incineration plants, but I think I'm gonna have to, because we can't keep suffering the losses of some of these areas over here that are getting flooded and destroyed. We have a lot of areas that don't have garbage to clean up, including over here where the incinerators are just gone. And that may not make the people in this area happy, but I want to get the garbage trucks out before the water starts to entirely eat like this whole area, because if we look now, the water is just flooding our city. Like, I don't, like, here's our flood wall. It just gave up. So, you know what? I'm gonna give up on this flood wall. Just not gonna try anymore. Like, we're gonna zoom in and we're just gonna see hella icons. See, the issue was if it got over the flood wall, the ground was actually lower below the flood wall. So without the flood wall being there, it's actually making all the water dip down, which in essence might save our city for a couple minutes, but then the coastline is these buildings right here. So I don't really see the chance of this area being saved, because this wave is probably going to come back over and eat more of this city, because this here, the coastline sort of doesn't exist. Now, where's the ground higher? Like, this is where the ground is higher. Do we save it? The water is receding. The water has receded from the city. And it's taken a massive toll. But the water has kind of receded away. Now the question is going to be, will this here have an impact on the city by going back up over the side? And it looks like it may just have that impact. Because it looks like this here is creeping back up the side. And that is going to be a mess for a while. Meanwhile, over here, the city still hasn't gotten eaten yet, which is crazy. And somehow we still have airplanes flying. Wait, is this a runway over here too? No. I don't get it. Like, this whole area is just flooded out. People are still having flooding issues. It looks like the water's going back into the city now. Is it going back in the city? It may be. I don't even know. Like, over here, it's just gone. This is all areas is just gone. Like, look at this. Land is absolutely just being destroyed. So if we like put like a water source like way out here, will we ever see an impact of that in the city? That's what we're here to find out. And this city is still becoming a loss. Like, We're still losing people with all this flooding. I don't know. Like, are we going to save it? I think the city's being saved. Like, the main road here, there's not that much flooding. If we go up along here, there's a little bit of water, but this main road is starting to look clearer. I mean, granted, it's a little bit maybe clearer, but all that water that was here is moving across the whole entire city. So the whole city is being flooded. So I think what I want to do is let the water have a way out. Now this may be really bad, and it may force all this water up into the city on this side. Yeah, that's what it's done. Already. Just instantaneously destroyed it. All the water's just... Was that water flowing out? It's water flowing out of the city. Oh, do we save the city or not? I'm really like... This is just water management now. Because this is like water that's leaving the city. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Let's see what's going up here with our water source. It's just starting to flow out with some more water. Now I kind of want to see if I can make like a really deep hole right here. That's not a hole. That is a mound. That is a mound of dirt. Looking for this height over here. So like if I make this a really deep dirt crater, like a deep ass crater, like it has to be super noticeable. Like that is a thing. Like, how deep can I make this go? Like, is that really noticeable or not really? Like, if we zoom in, do you notice that it's way down? I kind of want to try putting a water source in the middle of this little deep down crater. And it looks like I have done it, so what I want to do is come in here with the tree brush. No, tree brush, tree. Oh, you can notice it a little bit. Now, has building this thing, oh, that is taking a toll. That has really taken a toll. Because we're going to come here. Okay, so let's try this out. Like, how high can I make this thing go? Like, can I just keep it going up and up and up and up? Because that's like a goal that I have. And to like extend this mound, like, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Like it's building up around areas that don't have a city. That's cool. Yeah, that is not what we want, though. No, 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 no. Height here. I want that height right there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, just put all this back down to normal, please. Like, this is just where I just mess around and see what I can do to a city. This is why I like that. Like, I want the natural disaster DLC because that seems like something that I'd just have fun doing. So if I buy any City Skylines DLC, you know which one it's gonna be. Can I make this look cool? Like, if I go here to this, okay, do the height at like 500 and the strength at like 3 something. And I just dig out like a little hole in the top of this thing. Okay. Then I come in here. Okay, I come in here. I get a water source. And I place it in there. Like, is that a good idea? Because, like, we're losing our entire city. Like, the city's a loss. I'm accepting it. I'll take it. Like, we're going to begin the ending phase of this city. Just based off the fact that we're to the point where I've ruined the water so much that I don't really have much buildable land. And that's the thing, because I really have had fun doing the city. I really have. It is a shame to see this city go to waste so early. There's no sewage pickup, so you guys are going to have to live without. But this area over here, I was actually really proud of in the last episode where I built this whole area up. It is a shame that you guys didn't get to see the building process of this area, because this area was super fun, super compact, but super fun to build at the same time. So while this place is in the process of being totaled, let's give it one last run here. Like, people still like the city. It's just, it's a little bit more destroyed than it was previously. Because I think the way that I started this, since I had the unlock all mod on, by starting with an airport, and then moving to build our city based on the airport. We really got something cool out of it. And I'm hoping that going forward, we'll be able to do something very similar to that in another episode, in another city. So no passengers got serviced in these airports. That whole thing got sort of shut down. Airport pump. I also do have a new airport that I added. They're doing pretty good with our airports until the latest incident happened, of course. So we do have a little bit of flooding happening in here. Cities are becoming destroyed. I am going to try to get in this little airport, though. That's what I want. That was cool. Airport pump. Put that next to the airport. Not entirely sure what that does, but seems pretty cool, I guess. It's worth it. Now we're starting to lose people. Let's hope this airport starts to get used, though. Multiple problems? Oh, you don't have power. Hold up. We'll slide you a windmill. And then we'll slide you some water, my boy. We'll slide some water out this way. Then we'll slide the water down that way for you. There we go. We'll exit out and we're gonna see. Isn't that bridge thing over here? Yeah. Thing's gone. Bye bye, bridge. Like this whole area is starting to look like it's getting shut down. Because look at that. Look at that. That is flooding right there. Even out here in the brand new area, which was actually, it would have been a pretty nice area. Because it looked like different, because they're all low density houses and nothing's like super built up. You got that dirt road going on, but now it is just a lake. Like the water is just flowing through here, doing what it must. Over here is starting to become a loss as well. Like things aren't going too well. Just start placing water sources literally everywhere that we have to. Just want this flood to happen. We're just starting to accelerate the process over here. This here was a nice shopping area because it actually looped around. It's pretty cool. Once all this area got lowered down, the water is having a harder time raising up. We'll see, though. I think that things are going to get unique around here, because look at that. That water is raised up a lot already. See, now you're starting to see the full effect of what this water is doing to the city. There's surprisingly a lot of buildings still holding on in the middle of this flood zone. Over here is just becoming the flood zone. Check back in over here in the main part of the city. All gone. This is just getting wiped out. Somehow this little island's holding on. These little areas are taking some hits. This area is taking some hits. We're down to 52,000 people. Do we have any more land to build over here? Or is this all just taken? Oh, this main road that I was going to build on is still here a little bit. This little town is wiped out. I think we placed a water source on this hill. Like, it's taking a while, surprisingly. To actually, like, do something. Oh, here's all dry up now. I like how we were, like, this area became a loss and we were going to wait for this area to dry up and now it's just all good. But now we can't do anything because we've committed to roasting this entire city. Yeah, it's going down. It's going to happen. Just got to give it a couple minutes. Just got to give it a couple minutes. So we're actually going to hit return of water to sea level. And hopefully that will give us a minute or two to check the carnage of the area. And by returning to sea level, we can take a quick look at kind of what everything's looked like. So this here became our big area that a lot of people were living in. And as you can see, this area was like a big loss. Now this here is actually the newest area that I built, and it didn't really get hit that hard. All this over here, though, a lot of shops are gone. Our new airport actually was just getting hit. And there's just a lot of stuff that we couldn't control. And it looks like most of this bridge is actually like still. Now I don't get why this thing didn't fill with water. Over here in one of our, this here was the original section of the city. A lot of traffic still built up. There's a lot of carnage. A real lot of carnage, but for the most part, this area did live. Down here, this is from the earlier flood. that I had off camera. And yeah, just a general big mess. So with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.